All right, welcome back to the Chell and Alex channel. Here we are on Marco Island, Florida. We're taking a journey to a place that I have never been to before. I've been coming here for over 35 years, and I've never been to the small town of Everglades City and Chokoloskee. It's an interesting little settlement. It's quite literally the last stop before the Florida Everglades. And we're gonna take a very interesting tour, and we're gonna do a little day trip and explore the area. And this first stop in the town of Chokoloskee was a very interesting landmark that I had to take my family to. I was surprised to see there were actually people there on a weekday, but alas, it was time to check out a very unique landmark. All right, there's over 31,000 USPS post offices in the country, and we're here at the single smallest one right now in Chokoloskee, Florida. It's just over 61 square feet, and we're gonna take a look at the smallest post office in the country. Oh, look at all the stickers for everyone. That's so cool. There's a little history on the post office as well too. Wow. 1953 burned down in a fire. If I actually brought something to mail, I probably would have put it right in here and it kind of got sent back, but there you go. That was where you would drop the mail right there if they weren't open, but they're actually collecting right now. Next stop, Wooten's for an airboat ride to see some gators through the Everglades. All right, how many gators are we gonna see? All right, I think we got our first gator spotted right there in the water. I can't quite tell though.
Roughly how many inches you'd guess it is, roughly how many feet they are. In fact, those are called osteoderms, more commonly known as scutes. They are little plates of bone under the skin. They have blood vessels that run up through them. Alligators are cold-blooded reptiles. They have to be able to absorb heat throughout the day. Do we have any volunteers to go swimming yet? It is all very, very shallow. You can kind of see it up in front of us.
Not only do we see 2 gators on the ride, but your ticket actually comes with an interesting alligator show.
These 3 groups had to start catching alligators like this. So step 1 is what you call a frontal catch. Believe it or not, the safest place you could be when capturing an alligator is not from the back and not from the side, but straight down the middle of his face. Hold on to the snout, don't let go, because you do, the gator can bite your gonads off. Once you're ready to time up, flip over without letting go, and set yourself up for step 2. Now step 2 is what you call the bulldog. And keep your hands free. Take out a rope, tie it around his mouth. Simple, easy, and those are your first 2 steps. Y'all jumping. And that's why we call it the face-off. Guys, so real quickly, a couple brown rules for the day. Hook the tail, guys. I'm gonna be rich there. What's up, guys? For those of y'all just now walking up, my sister is the last one in line. Y'all will get a chance to hold this jelly bean at the next gator show. You gotta get her back in that water, guys. You gotta get her back in the water. This is the last one, guys. Y'all will get a chance to hold her at the next show.
Thoughts on how a gator felt?
Squishy. I thought it was gonna feel like hard, but it was like kind of leathery, like squishy.
All right, well, this is how you hit the over on gators right here. I mean, you can just count them all. Look at all these guys right here. I love this sign right here. This really just kind of drills the point home if you're looking to mess around with a gator here. We've seen a gator and held a gator, and now it's time to eat gator in Everglades City, Florida. Good. All right, time to taste the gator, step 3 of 3. They say it tastes just like chicken. Oh, that's nice. Last but not least, in Chokoloskee, we made it to the southernmost point at the Smallwood store. All right, this is the Smallwood store here, and since 1906, this has been a trading post and post office. It did close in 1982. It's now reopened as a museum, so we're gonna go inside. We're gonna check it out. The museum has a $5 admission, but it's well worth the price, and immediately when you walk in, you see old Florida on firsthand. There's a makeshift post office set up right there from the original post office where people traded over 100 years ago. It's amazing to think of the history and the people and the things that came through this property right here. A really neat part of Florida history that I definitely encourage everyone to visit, with some amazing views of the water as well.
About his exploits entitled Touch, A Life in the Everglades.
All right, back at the condo on Marco Island, and that was a cool look at Chokoloskee and Everglades City. Really interesting way of life out there, but a neat day trip indeed. If you enjoyed that video and you enjoyed any of our travel videos you've seen so far, be sure to hit that subscribe button. We love seeing new supporters and subscribers. Come follow along on our journey, and we're gonna be traveling to a lot more cool places in the months and years ahead. Thanks for watching.